Things aren't really ever being taken away from you. They're designed to like prep you for something bigger, for something better, for something different, for something that's more in alignment with who you becoming. Missed y'all so much. Real bad. Tons of updates, and the first one being I got braces, y'all. And I'm getting my bottoms done in a month, so soon come. But y'all, 4 days ago, I got braces, and my mouth is still getting used to it. I'm still like getting familiar with talking and things like that, but I feel really good. Like at first I thought I was gonna look like brace face. Oh my God, 30 with the braces. And I'm like, actually, this is the perfect time to do it. You can never be too old for braces. I had to prep talk myself, and to be honest, I just was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I can finally get my teeth done. It's only gonna take a year. It's not bad, maybe 2 years. A lot of people have been saying 2 years, but the dentist said 1 year. So we gonna go with the professional said. And I also I moved into my dream apartment. I moved into my dream apartment, y'all. It is gorgeous. It's so gorgeous in here. And the only reason why I haven't shown y'all a house tour yet is because so many different things have been moving around. I've had to buy so many things for the apartment, really get organized on a few things. And then my cousin came over with a ton of amazing things. So a part of me was just like, I don't want to start a vlog with so many things going on. But one thing about it is I'm tired of waiting for something in order to do something when I can do it right away. So I'm not going to show a house tour just yet because my cleaning lady comes tomorrow morning. She's coming at 7 a.m. in the morning. Young Martina is not playing. It's gonna be my first time meeting her. So I do want to be here and be present. I have a Pilates class, but I decided to just reschedule because I want to be here when she comes in. And I also don't want Papa to just like see a stranger in the crib, never met them before. So I just want to give them a soft introduction, have them meet each other and stuff like that. But today in this video, I want to show you guys a food shopping haul and also just give you a few updates on what's been going on with me. But let's start off with Papa. Today we went to the dog park and I found a dog trainer and a dog walker. So starting Monday, he gonna have his sessions and his lessons, and I'm gonna have more time throughout the day to just be present and just do whatever I need to do and get more work done and just have more help and support around raising a young dog. And then we also went and got him a bath, so he is so clean, so soft, so white. He looks so good. Papa, come here. Come here, Dora. Papa, come here. Yeah, he's so sweet to me. Okay, yeah, so I was just tired of like waiting for something to happen, and I'm like, no, let me pick up my camera. I was sitting here watching Aaliyah's face, and I love her. Like, oh, I love a good Gemini. Like, she has such positive energy. So I was sitting here watching her, and I'm like, why am I waiting to vlog when I can just get up and vlog? That's how I've been feeling. So the crib is a little messy, but we gonna work on like not being so everything needs to be aesthetically pleasing. No, we gonna start where we at. We're gonna start right where we at, but I wanted to show you all the amazing things that I got from the market today, and then the next vlog can definitely absolutely be all about an apartment tour because it'll be clean, everything will be nice, and I can just start from there, and that will feel a little bit more good. And yeah, we could just catch up on some updates. It's been officially 1 month since I've been living in Mexico, so I wouldn't mind sitting down and talking with you guys about some of the pros and cons about living here so far, like things that I've noticed, because I still got the rose colored petal glasses on, the rose petal color glasses, the rose petal color glasses on. But I'm also realizing, like, even though I'm so happy and everything is so great here and I finally feel like I'm in flow, like I'm in alignment, there's still some things that I'm noticing about Mexico that I'm like, okay, this is a bit frustrating, but I still want to live here. So I just want to kind of talk about the pros and cons of living here, because this is honestly the happiest I've been ever. This is one of the best cities I've ever lived in. Climate is amazing. The weather is good. My cousin came from Texas and brought me all amazing things. Hold on. Let me show y'all real quick. Oh my God, y'all. My cousin came all the way from Texas to Mexico City to bring me my favorite stuff. So I got some ginger shots and then things for the bathroom. Surprisingly, out in America, these are like $10 to $11, but out here they're like $30, $40 in USD. So I was like, oh, can you bring that for me? And then I got my lotion. I love this lotion with the sweet almond oil. It's so good. Then I got some shampoo and conditioner. Surprisingly, they don't have like products or natural hair products for like black hair out here, so I had to get that. I got me a dish rag. I got me my favorite oatmeal raisins and spice. This is my favorite vanilla caramel black tea. It's so good. Then I got tons of beefy onion. This is great for soup, stew, saute, vegetable dishes, all that. I got me some fruit and veggie bags, some cheesecloth. I wanted to read these 2 books, Women Who Run with Wolves and also The Afro Minimalist, A Guide to Living with Less. Needed that. Then I also got some Old Bay. They don't have that out here, surprisingly. I got some spicy Jamaican hot curry powder. I'm so excited. I got some adobo. And I got this Caribbean jerk seasoning. Then I got the jerk paste as well. Then a whole spice rack with paprika, basil, dill, all that. Got some beads for my hair and also a hat and a teapot, y'all. I'm so excited. How nice is this? Oh my God, like this is everything that I needed and I feel so good. I'm so grateful. Yeah, she did her big one. She did her big one. And I was just so grateful because those are things that you can't really buy out here. And if you do buy them out here, the importation tax on them is just so, the importation, like the import fee. My mind thinks in Spanish now, it's kind of wild. But the import fee, like whatever that fee is, it just is so high and it's just not worth it. So she brought a few things over for me and I'm really grateful because now I can get into my cooking series. I can finally launch my Patreon. I've been waiting to launch my Patreon. So let's just get into some of the things that I bought, y'all. Let's go. Okay, y'all, so let me show y'all all the amazing things that I got from the grocery market. I'm really excited about it because to know me is to know I love to eat green, I love to eat colorful, I love to eat my nutrients. I like for it to look like a rainbow. Give me energy. And it literally looks like it's going to give me energy. So I just feel so good about it. So let me start off with everything that I got. I'm gonna try to practice my Spanish, so not too much, be nice on the kid. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna start with the honey, which is miel. It's all organic and natural. I was so excited watching him pour this in there. It was so satisfying to watch and it was 50 pesos, so I was so grateful for that. And then I got some bananas. I got grapefruit, which is pomelo, and then naranjas, tons of naranjas. I don't know what tangerines are yet, but we got some naranjas there. And then we got amarilla de manzanas, which is yellow apples. We got some aguacate, avocado. We got garbanzo beans, and then we got hongos. I think there's a different name for mushrooms here though, but I got hongos. Then I got some scotch bonnet peppers, and I got some tomatoes, verde rojo. I just never had a green tomato before and I was like, oh, that would be so good, but like a lomo saltado moment, so ooh, I wanted that. And I got tons of pimientos, so rojo, naranja, amarillo, and then I got papa, so I'm excited about that. Some pina, sandia, and cabbage is I think repollo, and then pepino, zanahoria, cebolla de rojos, no, rojo de cebolla, sí, and then blanco de cebolla, ajo, espinaca, broccoli. I don't know what this is called. I thought it was called like judías verdes, but it's not. It's called something else. I gotta get the name for string beans. And then I got some esparigo and then carne. This is just bone for Papa. He's gonna be so happy. And then I just got some carne for me. I was gonna get fish, but I was a little nervous. Oh wait, then I also got some paper towels. Hold on, what are paper towels? Oh no, dang y'all, I forgot the paper towels. I bought them, but I don't think that I put them in the bag. I think I just walked away after I bought them. That's not good. I gotta go back and get them. I gotta go back and be like, excuse me, ayer pago para papel. I forgot what paper. It's like toallas de papel, like something like that. And then also I got some aluminum foil. So yeah, y'all, I'm feeling really good about everything. My new apartment is so gorgeous. Let me show y'all a little glimpse real quick, right? Look how beautiful and intentional everything is here. Let me show y'all. We have like this moment over here. In the daytime, it looks so beautiful. That's why I want to wait until the daytime to like show you guys a real apartment tour. But just everything is just so beautiful and intentional. These are some of the books that I bought here. Lately, I've been very intentional about consuming less and only buying things that I absolutely need. So that's why I bought the Afro Minimalist Guide to Living with Less by Christine Platt. And then also I had my cousin bring over Women Who Run with the Wolves. I thought that that was a very powerful book, and everybody was saying how like y'all could pick it up, put it down, pick it up, pick it down, and it's gonna be fine. And then these are the books that the apartment came with. My third floor in the apartment has a ton ton of books as well. So I'm just very grateful. Like, I feel like this apartment was meant to be mine because everything is just so beautiful and intentional. My landlord owns a ceramics company and she also owns a farm. So I will be getting more fruits and vegetables from over there. So excited about that, y'all. And then she made this custom bowl for Papa, which I thought was so nice. It's so nice. I'm gonna make it a water bowl and put it on the second floor for him anytime like he gets thirsty and we're in the bedroom. This is him, slump dada, slump dada. Hold on, let me post y'all for a minute. Okay, so I just wanted to post y'all up real quick so y'all can just see what I'm doing. But it looks a little dark in here though. It's giving I need to get like one more light here or something like that to just add a little bit more brightness to the space. But y'all, I'm just feeling so grateful and abundant because when you eat colorful, you really feel colorful. Eat colorful, you really feel colorful. Feel colorful. Feel colorful. No. And just every time you open up your fridge, you just feel the abundance of energy slapping you in your face. Like, it is so good. This is my type of vibe. All these groceries came up to about 400, 500 pesos. I want to say it was like 450 pesos because then I included the meat in it. And 450 pesos in US dollars, it is about $27. Yeah, y'all, $27. So I'm very grateful for that. And I got this disinfectant spray because out here you really need to disinfect all the vegetables and all the fruits, whether it has a peel or not. You have to disinfect everything. So I really wanted to just do that real quick. I really hope y'all don't hear the fridge because I hear the fridge and it drives me nuts. I don't know if it's because I'm neurodivergent, but it's all I can hear. Like when I talk, when I read, when I think, when I speak, like I just hear the fridge, like I tried to return it several times, but apparently that's a big deal here. So I just have to live with it. I bought me a speaker so I can like play music and jazz noises to zone it out, but it does give me a little headache because it's like I don't like to listen to music all the time. My brain, I recognize, is very sensitive and I prefer silence. Silence feels healing and therapeutic. I think that's why I like Cleo Soul and Masego and Sir and like Neo Soul, jazz, lo-fi type of music because I just like music to be like minimal, real soft, real gentle. Because life is hard, things are chaotic. You just be having racing thoughts. Calming music just relaxes me. So I kinda need that. Sorry, first I'm going to rinse off all of the veggies and then after that we're gonna soak quinoa. Today I wanted to make a soup. I really have been craving soup so much lately. And that's what they say is good to eat the first like week or two from braces. But lately I just been eating a salad every day and chicken and I just been eating pretty normal. But out here it was surprisingly very, very hard to find vegetable stock. Out here I think it's called like caldo de verduras. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing everything right actually. But it's actually really, really hard to find that out here. So I'm just gonna get my Nour Smith bag and make it myself.
Smooth in the motherfucker. Suede on the inside. Candy paint. I ain't gotta tell you what the rims look like. Look, I'm gripping wood like a motherfucker. She asked me, can a friend ride? Kelly wanna have a drink.
Because I'm so sensitive to sound, like I don't even like to hear running water if I'm not using it. Like it's just like it's bad, y'all. I don't know why I'm like this.
And Johnny wanna pop pills all night. Look, don't be fucking with my tape, dad. You gon' listen to this Marvin. You gon' listen to this Bloodstone. Oh, y'all niggas want that Barry White. Well.
Okay, y'all, so the alarm just went off, but I made some tea and I wanted to sit down and chat with you guys about some of the pros and cons of living here. I've been here 1 month, so I feel like I got a good gauge on like what's up and what's not. I'm just getting the flow of things, so I feel like now is a good time to like update y'all with the real experience of living here. And then in another 3 months, I'll do it again. And then 6 months, we'll do it again because I'm gonna be here for a minimum of a year, so maybe two, because I really like it here so far, so maybe 2. So I made this vanilla caramel black tea. Oh, she's still a hot girl. Put some of the miel in there, honey. Oh, so good. Can I just say that I love vlogging? Y'all just make me feel so good. I feel like this is helping me along my journey with moving abroad, and I also feel so good speaking English. Oh, Oh my God, I feel so good speaking English. Like, that's really a thing, honestly. Like, anytime I live abroad, like, I start to realize that I crave speaking English. Just real quick to make an English joke, just like simple things like that. It's kind of important. Dang, this list is a little long, but we're gonna breeze through her, okay? And I'm gonna be as descriptive as possible. So we're gonna start off with the pros. It's honestly way more pros than cons, and we just want to start off with the up and up. So for starters, number one, people are so nice here. Like, they are so friendly and nice and so welcoming and warm. The expats are warm, the locals are warm. Everyone is very eager, and it could be energy, because even when I went to go get my laundry done, I dropped it off, they was like, oh, do you like the people here? Like, the tone was like kind of like, do you? And I was like, I love the people here. Like, everyone is so kind to me. And they was like, oh, that's energia. They was like, you give good, so I get good back. Maybe that's so, but I have beautiful experiences with people just always talking kindly to me, just putting me on to how to say things. They see that I'm eager to learn Spanish, so they take their time with speaking to me. They teach me nuevas palabras, new words. So it just feels like really good and very welcoming. So I'm gonna just start off strong with the people are very nice. Next, the food is next level delicious here. And when I think about it, Mexican food is my favorite type of food in America. So I was just like, oh, this makes sense. But the food out here tastes way better than the food in America. The way that they make their sauces and their spices, like, everything is so good, and they season everything with onions and peppers and other vegetables. So you just get the real flavor of things. And I can really appreciate that. Like, it's chef's kiss. It feels so natural. The meat here feels so light. That is so important to me, that one, I'm eating fresh fruits and vegetables or organic, and secondly, I'm just like getting energy from the food. Like, I'm constantly energized. Like, it's really good. Next, the weather here is so perfect. So I'm just now learning that every season is super mild. So spring is mild, you're just gonna get a little bit of pollen. Summer is mild, it's not gonna get too hot. Like, the hottest it'll get is like 85, 90, maybe 95 degrees, but that's only for like a week or two. And then winter's here, again, very mild. So the coldest it's gonna get is like 60 to 65, and I love that. It's like you get to see and experience the seasons, but you don't have to suffer from it. You feel me? Like, we like that a lot. So I was like, okay, this is a cute vibe. Next, pet care is a fraction of the price here. Right now, Benj is living his best life. Today, we went to take him to get a bath, and it was $17. They cleaned his teeth, clipped his nails, cleaned his paws, cleaned his ears, cleaned everything, and he is so fresh, smooth, and clean. And the other day at the park, he recently sprained both of his ankles, and he slipped down the stairs. So to see the doctor and to prescribe him anti-inflammatory medicine came up to $21. So I'm just very grateful. I'm not gonna say whether it's cheap or expensive, because that's not my role to play, and I don't want to offend anybody. So I'm just gonna talk about the price of things and my experience of being grateful and just overwhelmed with gratitude around it. That's what we're gonna do. Next, I love that the city is very dog friendly. You're gonna see a dog everywhere, and there's so many different types of beautiful dogs. They be off leashes, but they're still like very obedient, very calm, muy tranquilo, very friendly, kind, all of that. And that's really nice as well. Hold on, let me sip this, y'all. Oh, it's so good. For anybody that's lived abroad or traveled to Mexico or is from Mexico, can y'all tell me, is it okay to boil the tap water and make tea out of it? Because lately I've been boiling the bottled water, and I'm starting to feel like that might be counterproductive. So let me know, please in the comments, let me know, like, can I just boil hot water and drink it for tea? Okay, so the next pro with living in Mexico City is the walkability. When I tell you, you can just walk anywhere. That is so important to me in a city. Like, I do not like the idea of always having to jump into a car. You can walk anywhere. Everybody is walking all the time, and if they're not walking, they take like the city bikes, which here is called like the eco bikes or iso bikes, and it's $30 for the entire year, and every single ride is free if it's less than 45 minutes. How amazing is that? I truly feel like every major city needs to be offering that free transportation. And all I gotta do is ride a bike. All I gotta do is improve my cardio. All I gotta do is improve my health. And I can get somewhere for free? Thank you. It sounds like a double win. I'm saving money and my body getting better. I just feel like every city should just offer that. That is just so important. And personally, me, I don't like to be on a bike longer than 45 minutes. So it kind of works perfectly for my lifestyle, because the altitude is so high here. Like, just working out for too long, too much, it can make me a little nauseous or dizzy. So like 45 minutes is perfection. Perfecto. I love it so much. And also too, I think because I'm from New York City, which I legit feel like if you're from New York City, it kind of prepares you to live anywhere, literally. I feel like because I'm from there, I'm just always ebbing and flowing through traffic. Like I used to bike ride out there, rollerblade out there all the time, so I know what it's like to move and groove in between cars. It's crazy energy lit. Like I just feel like it has prepared me. And low-key, now that I think about it, I feel like everything in my life has low-key prepared me to live here. And that's what I mean by like I'm flowing and moving in alignment. Like this is the first time I truly feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. And another pro is if you ever do need to take the buses are between like 30 to 60 cents. And if you're a woman, they do prioritize female seating. It's only female seating in the front of the bus, so I think that that's so nice. I recently found out that that was due to like sexual harassment, but it is beautiful that they are making a step towards helping women. So I like that. Like it's a thing out here. Oh yeah, and I want to go back to the people being so nice. Like there's a lot of older folks here. I want to say like 80 and up, which also speaks volumes that they live for so long out here. But people, like strangers, help them all the time. Like help them cross the street, help them up the stairs. They're always helping them, holding the elevator for them, making sure it doesn't close on them. I've noticed that, and there's a sense of like community. Oh, and another pro is if you ever do need to get in an Ubers range between $5 to $10. I think the most I've ever spent on an Uber was $12. And I know like to the airport was like $21. Next is I absolutely love my neighborhood so much. It is so quote unquote urban. That's what everybody kept calling it. It's very urban, but I love living with the locals. Not only is it so community oriented, but I get to like build friends with all my neighbors. All my neighbors are super dope. And then also just around the surrounding areas, I live right next to a market, and in the mercado they have like fruits, juice stands, natural fruit juices. Then they turn around and you got a gift shop and you could buy DVDs, buy pasta and beans and meats and fish. And then you could turn around and buy hair supplies and nail polish, blankets and clothes and earrings and jewelry and hats, everything. It's like a local mall, and it is so good. It's just like people just set up shop. It's much cheaper than like the malls that are in Polanco or La Condesa or Roma Norte, Roma Sur. It's less like polished for like Americans and expats, or like the rich Mexicans here. It's more really for like the people, the local people. Also I could buy flowers at this mercado. I can also buy herbs, so they have like ginger, turmeric, rosemary, thyme, all of that. And I love that. That's my type of vibe. Another pro is my Pilates is a fraction of the price that it was in New York City. Out in Brooklyn I was paying about $280 to like $320 a month for classes, where out here it ranges between like $100 and $150. So it is a really big difference. Just the community around Pilates is very nice. I really like Pilates too, because there's been a few times I've been like rushing and feeling like I'm late and anxious, and they're always just like Ariel, tranquilo, like calm down, relax, stay calm, like peace vibes. I like that. It seems like nothing is like a really big deal here. That's how you know when the people are happy, or the people are just like living a better quality of life. Or I just want to say they live with more ease. Let me say that they live with more ease. Like things are just like not a big deal. Even when I'm late to the dentist, they're not even upset. They're like, okay, we can only get this done, and the next time we get that done. It's just like really chill. And I find myself forcing myself to slow down, pace myself, talk a bit slower, stop being so stressed and anxious around time, having a better and more organic and fluid relationship with time. Things like that, like things that I don't realize were like microaggressions in New York City. Out here I'm reversing it, and it's forcing me to like calm down, move with intention, and just really take my time with my time. It just hits a lot different. Even talking about this, I feel like my tone is changing. I feel like I'm talking slower. I feel more at ease. Like it's a vibe. It's a vibe for sure. Next pro I would say is Soho House. The Soho House out here is so freaking beautiful. Hold on. Let me show y'all. Y'all, Soho House is so freaking cute. Look at this building. Everything is just so adorable. Oh, it's so beautiful. Y'all, look at this. I might have to give me a little membership, a little shout out. They say that this is the biggest Soho House pool ever, like that they've ever created. So it's given. I'm gonna have to watch out there. I'm about to give you a little membership. See what it's here for. yeah, it's really beautiful. When I tell y'all Soho House is just so nice, they have parties, events, you can just go chill there, do meetings, do work. It is such a vibe. Oh, another pro is that people dress real nice out here. When I tell y'all, if I had to compare Mexico City to a city, I would really compare it to New York, LA, and borderline Paris, London vibes. Let me tell you, right? So New York from the like hustle and bustle energy, but it's not as intense or as fast. There's always something to do. There's always an art exhibit. There's always a restaurant. There's always a museum. There's always a park. Actually, there's more parks here and more green here. Like you're gonna find almost every block has trees on it, things like that. So that gives me New York vibes. In a way, just it really is a metropolitan city. But then LA comes in with the weather. You got palm trees, 60-degree weather, and then it goes up to 80. Like the weather is always nice here, always. So I love that. Then it also gives Parisian vibes because like the way the apartments and the buildings are built, like with the balconies and things like that, like it just gives European vibes. Unless like Europe could have got that from Mexico, which I heard too. So I don't know who was the originator of that, but it gives like Paris. You can people watch and really enjoy yourself. I feel like in New York, when you people watch, you are watching people be stressed out and anxious and worried and rushing and can't catch their breath. Whereas out here, like people are just slowly walking. Like you can really enjoy like the breeze of life. Like it hit a little different. And I love that. I love going to a coffee shop and just waiting 10 minutes before doing my work and watching people. Like it's really beautiful, and the kids also seem lighter here. But yes, I will say people dress really nice out here, and that also gives me New York, LA vibes. They wear jewelry, tons of necklaces. They always have cute hats on, cute shades. They dress colorful and beautiful and vibrant. If I had to compare it, it would be like walking around Soho, Williamsburg, Greenpoint. It's just back-to-back thrift shops. It just gives vibey. And now it's art week, so everything gives like fashion week, but mixed in with a little bit of art basel. Like it's just a true vibe. It is so rich and beautiful and vibrant. That's one thing I will say. And speaking of people dressing nice too, and like there's always something to do, I was in my bedroom journaling and I heard a party going on next door. So me and my cousin was just like, let's just go see what that's happening. We was walking by and we was like, it looked lit. We saw so many people walking in and out, and they was dressed to the T, matching 2 sets, black beautiful dresses. It just was so fly in there. So we was like, let's pull up. We pulled up and they were just like, oh, it's 2 drinks on the house, just come on in. We went in, we was partying, and it was such a cute vibe, y'all. It was such a cute vibe. Yo, we just stumbled across this party out of nowhere. Entry fee was 2 drinks. This is so awesome. Like, how do we just walk into this? Hey, get it. Okay. Let's get it. Oh, those are my friends. Yo, today is the last day without any races. Oh my God. Tomorrow we get in races. Tomorrow we get in races. I ended up meeting the owner and I bumped into him today as well again. His name is Raul. He's so cool, very swaggy as well, just very good, confident, like suave energy. They just have a vibe out here that gives like smooth, swaggy, confidence. I know what I'm talking about. Like it's just a good vibe. I can't explain it. It's just a very good positive vibe. And I want that to rub off on me. And yeah, it's just always something to do out here, which is very beautiful. And it felt so good to just stumble across that. It's just so exciting here. Even my cousin was saying that. Because we also went to this market called like La Anguila or La Lenguela, something like that. But it's pretty much a market that happens every Sunday. It's so vibrant and nice out there. Hold on, I gotta show y'all a clip. This is like real camarones. Y'all, we are in the market right now. It is so lit. They got a little bit of everything and everybody's drinking. It is such a cute little vibe here. It's our life. It's our life. It's our life. Wait.
Me dice que le... Pero estamos en Tepito y en Tepito no puede faltar el bellaqueo. ¿Cómo suena?
10 los anillos para golpear, por si se cortan mansiones del mar. Lleva la corona el rey de la casa, ¿verdad? Pero la que manda es la reina. De cuentos y cada cosa doy, como la mamita que bailando, deleitando de la vida que de cuentos coronó. Cada vez se ricolito y se lo pone mejor. Vas descargando, bailando, se estraron, con linda se ve, y de otro lado, con base de sabio, cuentos andados, cuentos sencillos para hacerlos esporados. Quiero que amigos y todo puede ser.
Yeah, so nice, so nice, so nice. It was just such a great experience. Everything about it was so nice. And I think my last pro, which is a really, really big deal, is like dental work here is a thing. They call it dental tourism, and a lot of people come in from the States and travel to Tijuana. But I did it in Mexico City because it was just easier, and I live here and I have a dog here. So I was quoted for implants and for braces in America. Just for the implants alone, I was quoted like $17,000 or $18,000, and then for braces that was an additional $20,000. So it would have cost me between like $35,000 to $40,000 USD for me to get my teeth fixed. And a root canal out in America, it starts at like $2,000. Basic health insurance doesn't really cover for root canals. When I came out here, I didn't need any root canals, thankfully. I just needed like cavity check-ins and like resins and things like that. I needed 4 resins and just like remove all the type of like cavities that I have in my mouth. Each cavity that they removed and cleaned out and then added the resin in, each one was like $50. And then the braces was $500. That includes top and bottom. And implants start at $2,000 and they work their way up to $6,000. So I'm gonna get like 3 implants and also just see like how things are working with my braces and how they're pushing things together. But so far, like my dental care went from being quoted $40,000 to right now, so far I've paid about $800 to $900. I'm very, very, very grateful, and it feels so good to be stepping into like my perfect smile. This way I can stop laughing like so I'm really, really, really grateful that I can step into just feeling more confident around that. And when I think about who I want to be, when I think about hosting retreats all around the world, having a talk show, when I think about stuff like that and who I'm becoming, her teeth is done. Her teeth is done the right way. She's not getting the quick thing done with her teeth. She's taking the long route with her teeth. So this is what that looks like, and I'm so grateful to get that started. Like, I really, really am. But okay, y'all, this is getting so long because I didn't even get to the cards yet. Hold on, let me set my team. She's still warm. Oh my God, you know it's warm, but it's still cold when you could just tea, like. So, okay, cons, right? So, cons are people are nice, but they can be a little racist. And I don't want to say racist because you really need to have systemic power to be racist, or institutional power. Well, they do have that here actually. But wait, okay, I would say that they can just like look at you weird, or like stand in your way, or skip you in line, take advantage of you in a very interesting way. But the way sometimes they will treat you a little bit in certain stores, like, what are you doing here? It just gives like American is here. Like, that's so annoying. And I can recognize that energy very well. I pick up on it. So I would say that that's a con. But if I'm being honest, I'm not too mad at that. Like, it gets annoying and a bit irritating, but for the most part, they are right. I am in their country. I pulled up in their crib. I'm all in their fridge. So it's like, all right, if you have an attitude with that, I totally get it. That's why I don't react or anything like that. In fact, I just express gratitude and be along my way. Next, I will say, because you are a gringo, you are paying a gringo tax on everything, and I mean everything. Recently, when I went to go get a juice, they told me that a juice was 50 pesos, and then the person right next to me ordered it, and I paid attention to how much they paid, and they paid 30 pesos. So like small little things like that, like they just up the tax on you once they recognize that you're not from there and you are American. And at first I thought, oh, I need to speak more Spanish, but I don't think that's it. I'm a tall black girl. I am not from there. My Spanish can be elite, but they're gonna try to head crack. But I do notice that because my Spanish is getting better, I'm getting better with communicating. Like, that's not what they paid, that's not what they said before when I came here, like things like that. So that's getting a little bit better. But I will say they will try to tax everything. I had a recent situation with the first apartment. They ain't want to give me back my security deposit. Crazy, because my hair has like oils in it, jojoba oil, yellow oil, and like castor oil in my hair, and it got all over the sheets. And she was like really offended by that and took my whole security deposit. And I was like, sheets ain't that much. Sheets here is a max of $40. It was so nasty. She was like, I'm taking it due to stress. I stressed you out because you had to go get new sheets. It was very, very, very disrespectful. And I couldn't really do anything about it. Like the police won't really reinforce that because there's no like real housing regulations here. There's no real housing laws. Oh my God, my bad, y'all. The battery died. But where was I? When it first happened, I was so upset. I'm like, yo, she really trying to play me, really trying to take from me. I was just so angry. I didn't argue with her back. I didn't do anything. In fact, I was extremely apologetic. But when I was telling my friends about it, all my friends here were like, oh yeah, like that's normal. They always keep a security deposit. My American friends and my local friends both was like, yeah, that's what they do here. Like what people tend to do now is just like, don't pay the last month rent, but that's the thing here. Like you're not getting your security deposit back for every little thing too. So I was like, oh, I know because I put a security deposit on this crib already. But they all said that that's like an actual common thing. Like it's actually super regular for you not to get your security deposit back. So I was like feeling a little sour about that. I'm like, damn, they really take advantage of you here. But then I recently had a conversation with one of my new friends out here. Her name is Iman and she's a celebrity chef and a DJ and so many amazing things. I met her out here at an art gallery and I've been hanging out with her ever since. And after talking to her, she really shifted my perspective around it. And she was just like, just consider it an offering. And I was like, ooh, that's nice. And that helped me pivot my thinking from somebody is taking something from me to I gave it to someone and it's okay. So I went from like feeling less angry to like more grateful, like I'm in a position to give. And that type of pivot was very important in how I was like emotionally managing my feelings around it. So yeah, thank you so much, Iman. But then that's also why it's important for you to hang around people who can challenge your thinking and just like up the antics a little bit, higher your thinking, challenge it and just like help you think in a different way. And it was very, very helpful. So I'm very grateful that she did that, because one thing I'm learning too is like things aren't really ever being taken away from you. They're designed to like prep you for something bigger, for something better, for something different, for something that's more in alignment with who you becoming. You know what I'm saying? So when I start thinking of it from a space like that, I'm like, yeah, this ain't really a L. This ain't really a L. This not really a setback, back. It's the prep for the cut back. So I just was like, you know what? It's fine, girl. You got it. So that's been nice. That's been very nice. I will say that. More cons. There are no American spices. So you're not really going to find adobo out here or obey or any type of jerk sauces or Caribbean sauces at all. Like that's what my cousin came for. That was very helpful. But you're not finding a lot of that here. And I recognize they just don't put a lot of seasonings and salt in the food. Another con is you have to get so many things imported here. A lot of things are not made in Mexico. So things are just more expensive here. And what I mean by that is like, let's say like a hamper, right? A hamper in the United States in a Dollar Tree store or in a Target is like $10 to $15 max. Out here, they're like $30 to $40. And like the same with a tea kettle. A tea kettle is like $60. I'm like, oh my God. A shower lining curtain, $35. USD, I'm talking USD. Even certain books, when I order certain books, like the book could be $30, but to bring it here costs like $75. So altogether, the book is $110. It's just very, very inconvenient for you to order anything that's not made here or already here. So that's what I would say is a negative, because there's also no like hair care here, especially for locks and black hair. There's not much skincare here for black skin. There's a Sephora though, and I haven't been to the Sephora, so maybe I should just like watch what I'm saying around that. So I will give y'all an update on that, but yeah, I had to like bring my skincare here. Oh, another con, which is kind of crazy, is there's no garbage cans on the street anywhere, like anywhere. In fact, to even throw your garbage out, you need to wait between 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. to hear like people ringing the bell for you to come out and like throw the garbage. I haven't really experienced that because both of the buildings that I lived in offer like a garbage detailing service. If I pick up his poop, there's no way to throw it out anywhere because there's no garbages. And I don't understand, like even when I talk to the locals, I'm like, I wonder why there's no like federal third-party company that like comes in and handles the garbage. Oh, and I can't forget, when you do find the garbage with the bell, you have to give them between like 15 and 20 pesos just to say thank you, because they don't get paid. What the government does is they give them a vest and the garbage like bin, and then that's it. You just gotta ring your bell and hope people come out and pay you, which is kind of like, dang, that's a little messed up. I don't love that. Even if I don't have garbage but I got some pesos on me, I'll just give it to them, because I'm like, you just walking around all day hoping somebody come out at that designated time, at that designated location for you. Wait, and another negative is there are a lot of like little holes in the street. Not every single block has holes, but a lot of blocks have like legit holes in the floor. Sometimes you can like smell a garbage smell from it. And I think about it, like maybe people be putting their garbage down there. It's like little holes everywhere. So I have to like always pay attention to where Benj is walking, where I'm walking, because I don't want to trip over things, because there's also a lot of like unlevel flooring, so it's easy money to trip. But the pro to that, if I'm being honest, is it kind of forces me to get off my phone, to be present, to look around, to look how green the trees are, to pay attention to the people, the blocks, the names of the streets. Even though it's a con, it's low here, bro. So yeah, we're gonna put that in the middle one. I would say another con is that there is a clear distinction between the poor Mexicans and the rich Mexicans, and I kind of don't love that. Definitely the rich Mexicans are at Soho House for sure, but then kind of like in the area I live, like when I go to certain blocks and areas, they're not poor, but they're definitely don't come off like the rich ones. And also you could tell like who's rich if they have a car and stuff like that. It's just a clear distinction on like who has money and who doesn't. I feel like in New York you can't always tell that. We all looking like we getting money, and there's also like rich people on the train. Out here, like it is a very clear distinction. Like classism is extremely prevalent in the air. Another con is there's no Uber pass. I don't like that for me, because I just don't want to limit Benj to just this neighborhood. I want to go to Chapultepec Park, I want to go to Reforma, I go to Polanco, I want to go to Roma Norte, I want to go to other places, but they always like reject him in the Ubers now, and it's very sad. I have to beg them. I have to be like, por favor, incluye propina. Like, I have to be like, I'll include a tip, like just please. And even then, sometimes they be like, no. I'll be like, I clean. They'd be like, no. So I don't know. So that's also has been making me think like maybe I might bring my car out here. So Mexico City is really like New York. You know how you got New York City, you got the 5 boroughs, but then you got Long Island, upstate, Poughkeepsie, Albany, outside the city type vibes, and it's such a beautiful vibe. It's like that out here. There's Mexico City, and then right out of Mexico City there's a city called Hidalgo, then there's another city called San Miguel. Other cities that are really beautiful that I want to explore, my dog. Okay, and this is my last con, y'all. But honestly, it is always having to speak Spanish. I recognize that sometimes I get a little bit more tired than usual because I'm always thinking about what I need to say, and then I'm always trying to structure the sentence in a way that makes sense so they can understand me. And you don't realize like how mentally taxing that is until you have to do it every single day, every time you leave the house. And then I also, like I was saying before, just crave speaking English. So that's where like creating content comes into play, calling my friends and family comes into play, hanging around with the Americans here comes into play. So I don't know if it's really a con, and I think I will feel better when my Spanish is elite, and it is becoming that. It is becoming elite. It is. So I just think I'll feel more better around that. And sometimes I do feel a little inadequate because I'm like, damn, what am I doing here? I don't even speak that good Spanish. But one thing I will say is like, I'm a quick learner. I know all the foods in Spanish, most of the foods in Spanish. I know a lot of words. I don't really know how to formulate sentences that well. So for the most part, I have been getting by. But sometimes when people speak to me back and they're like telling me a whole story, it's hard for me to understand everything that they're saying. Sometimes I'll be feeling like, oh my God, like I feel so inadequate. But yeah, that would be my only con. It just motivates me to get better at Spanish. I'm being honest. Like it just be putting the battery in the back. Like get on Duolingo now. Just like, girl, get up on it. That's what it means, is get up on it. Oh yeah, y'all, those are my pros and cons. And I do think that these are some things that you need to think about when moving abroad. You need to think about the price of things. You need to think about the location, the community culture, how you want to feel. Do I want to walk? Do I always want to drive? Do I want to be by a beach? What's the weather gonna be like? What type of food am I into? These are things that I think you need to think about. And I definitely wish somebody would have talked to me about the import tax fees here and also the gringo tax fees here. I don't think enough people really talk about that when you come out to certain countries, you just need to be ready and also be eager to pay a little bit more. So yeah, I would say those are my pros and cons of being here. But yes, y'all, this was so nice catching up with y'all. I'm so grateful to be back with y'all and talking to y'all again. So please like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friend to tell your friend, post about it, talk about it. I'm sure the kids some love because we back on YouTube, y'all, and I'm just so grateful to be here. I think I just recently learned what grateful is too. I think it's like agradecida. But y'all, I'm big grateful, never the little one. Big love, not the little one. Like,